All right, let's get right on into it. So to start things off, this right here is my Logitech G810 keyboard RGB. It is absolutely amazing. It's mechanical and it is just the best thing I possibly could have bought, just because it has the ability to play and pause music, skip songs, mute audio without even having to do it on my voice meter, which I'll tell you guys about in a second. So another thing is my Logitech G502 mouse. This thing is probably the best mouse I've ever invested in. This thing was only about, I think, 60 to 70 bucks, and it was on sale on Amazon. I'll put all the links to all these products here in the description, so that way you guys can check it out for yourselves. This right here is my Elgato Stream Deck, which I actually have hooked up to my streaming PC. This is my streaming PC monitor, which is a 24-inch Asus monitor, and that is my streaming PC, which I have on right now, just so that way I can show you guys the Stream Deck itself. So what the Elgato Stream Deck does, this thing, is basically I hook it up to my OBS, which there I am, right here. So I hook it up to my OBS on my streaming computer, and let's say I want to go to gaming PC, which is like where I play my games. So I'll just hit gaming PC, it'll switch to that, and it's capturing this right here because I know, don't mind the cable management. It'll get a lot better over time. Right now, I can't really do much with it just because my main computer is right there. So I want it over on the right side of the desk, but the desk isn't long enough for that. So down the line, the wire management is going to be a lot better. But this is the best I can do right now. So in this computer, which is my streaming rig, I have an Elgato 4K 60 Pro, which is connected via HDMI 2.0 to that computer right there. Wow, that lighting is actually insane. To that computer right there. And then that computer is sending to this monitor. So it's like a weird way to do things, but basically, in a sense, my streaming computer's capture card is capturing the footage from this computer, from my gaming computer. The Elgato Stream Deck, basically, I just can switch scenes like this. My starting soon screen. If I wanted to, I can put it in sub-only mode, if this would focus. I could put it in sub-only mode if I wanted to, but there's no point in that. I can actually hide and unhide my webcam if I hit the webcam button. So yeah, I can do that. I can skip and play music because now I have Spotify on this, so I can skip and pause and play music. I can do a live tweet, I can start recording, and I can start streaming. And then I have my Twitch Prime animation that I made for Twitch itself, so hopefully you guys have seen that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Stream Deck. This monitor right here is my gaming monitor. It is a 144 Hz Asus 27-inch monitor, which does scale up to 165 Hz, but I don't really use 165 Hz, so like I just kind of play on 144 Hz. But this is my bad boy right here. This is just an extra monitor for my gaming computer. It's a 27-inch Asus. You guys can obviously tell that I really like Asus. I don't know what it is with Asus monitors, but they're just phenomenal. For my streaming PC, I have an i7 8700K 6-core processor, Cooler Master EVO 212. It's pretty good. I mean, it gets the job done. It is really hot in here though during my streams. I think that's honestly just because this room doesn't get a lot of ventilation, so I don't really think that's helping. I got an Asus ROG Strix, or ROG Strix, whatever you want to say, Z370E Gaming ATX motherboard. I have 16 gigs of RAM in my streaming PC, and I actually got rid of one of these, so I only have 1 terabyte. Because I don't really need storage on the streaming PC itself. I have an MSI GTX 1070 8GB video card that is, I think, about 4 years old. Actually, maybe about 3 to 4 years old. I have a Cooler Master HAF 932 Advanced. I would not recommend it. This case, actually, if I'm being completely honest, was my first case ever. This was my first computer I've ever had. All the parts ended up dying because it was just so old, and that's where these parts came in because I got new ones, except for the video card. But the video card is amazing. The case itself sucks. I would not recommend it at all. I have a EVGA 650 watt power supply, and then the other things don't really matter. To get into the good stuff, my gaming computer, which is what I play video games on, like Fortnite and stuff like that when I'm streaming. I have the same CPU. I have an Intel Core i7-8700K 6-core processor. I have a Kraken X62 liquid CPU cooler, which is actually awesome. I would recommend it because it doesn't really leak because it's basically just plug in and go. So it's absolutely amazing. Keep in mind, I did not build that PC at all. I ordered the parts online from NZXT, which is an insanely amazing company. I wish maybe one day I could get sponsored by them. That would be awesome. I would love to represent them. I've always loved them. But yeah, no, I would recommend the Kraken. That thing is absolutely amazing. I have an NZXT N7 Z37XT motherboard. Basically, it's just a gaming motherboard. It's great. It's amazing. I actually have 32 gigabytes of RGB DDR4 RAM in my gaming computer. It's a beast. That's all I gotta say. This computer is an absolute monster. I have a Samsung 960 EVO 500 gigabyte solid state drive that's directly built into the motherboard. It's not the one that you just plug in to the SATA. It's literally like built into the SATA that's in the motherboard. It's dope. It's so fast. Like, it's amazing. I have 2 terabytes of storage here. It's really just for videos that I'm editing or like pictures and stuff like that, Photoshop, because I do a lot of my own graphics and stuff like that, minus my logo. But it's an EVGA GTX 1080 Ti with 11 gigabytes of video RAM. It is a monster. This thing can run ultra settings on any game, I swear. It's great. And I also edit my own videos, so I can render very fast. I have a NZXT H700i ATX mid-tower case. This case is absolutely beautiful. Like right now I don't have any of the lights on in my computer because it gets super hot in here, but this case alone is just absolutely stunning. I love it. From now on, that's probably the case I'm going to get for all my computers. My power supply, it doesn't really matter, but I have a Seasonic 850 watt gold certified power supply. It's great. And then of course I have Windows 10 64-bit. And that's pretty much it for the specs of my computers. And basically my whole setup. The only thing that I will add is that right there. This mouse bungee, $20 on Amazon. It's a BenQ mouse bungee. And if you are seriously into gaming, especially games like Fortnite or something like that, I would highly recommend that. That thing is absolutely amazing. Literally, like, I'll be playing and this does not get stuck at all. It is phenomenal. I love it. But yeah, I mean, other than that, that's basically my entire setup. I use that light when I'm streaming to get better lighting. And I have one of these open, of course, just in case. And then that notebook on the left side is where I write down stuff. So that way I can remember where the timestamp is if someone doesn't clip something, or if I have something like a video that I need to edit, like a gameplay video or something like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then right now I guess I'll go over like what my stream setup looks like while I'm streaming. So one second. All right, so this is literally all my setup is when I'm streaming. So basically what I have is on this side I have Discord, of course. Right now I have my community Discord open, which by the way, it's linked in the description if you want to join it. You can talk to me at all times, or any of my admin, such as Vic Zedryn or Terra or stuff like that, whatever you want to do. And this bad boy right here, this piece of software, this actually is what sends all of my audio over to my streaming computer. This thing is by far the best software. It's free too, so that actually helps a lot. Basically, this is my microphone, and A2 is sending it over to my computer because that's my Elgato. So for example, A1 means like this is my input, right? This is or my output. This is where I want my game audio to go. So those are my headsets. A2, it's not going to show up because I have to restart this computer, but A2 you would usually see the 4K 60 Pro, which actually you can see right there. That's A2, so anytime that I have A2 green and highlighted, it's sending the audio over. So that's pretty dope. A2, this is my Discord. This is like my friend's audio and stuff like that. I actually have separate tracks. My audio, Discord, my alerts, and music are these two right here. This is alerts, this is music. I gotta relabel this. And this is my game audio. So right now I have it coming out at A3, which are my speakers, which are right there and right there. Those speakers are not that great. They actually suck, if I'm being completely honest, but they were like $20 on Amazon. Anyway, so right now I only have my game audio coming out of A3, which means it's my speakers. So for example, if I were to dance, so All right, so that is A3. Now let's say I uncheck it, right? I don't want it to come out of my speakers anymore. No more audio. It's that simple. That's literally how this works. It's fantastic. And then on this left monitor as well, besides Discord and voice meter, I have my chat open. This is where I always see you guys talking. I'm always reading chat, always catching up on what I need to catch up on. This, of course, is my game, Fortnite, or any other game that I play, mainly Fortnite though, at the current moment in time. And then over here is where the magic happens. So over here is where I have my alerts. I have my subscription alerts, my bit alerts, my viewer, my host, and stuff like that. Like that's where I have all my alerts pop up. And then right here is my music that I talked about earlier with the Stream Deck. So for example, let's do Fly. So basically right now, it is sending over to voice meter through my music just like it needs to be, just like I have it set to, right? So I can make it play out of my speakers if I hit A3, because A3, right here, that's where I'm doing the Cartman thing, here. That's where like the music comes out. So if I click A3, you'll hear it. Right there. And then A1 is my headset, so I can hear it in my headset right there. And then A2, there's no need to select A2 because it's coming from my streaming computer already. So yeah, I mean, right now it's picking up the music, which is my alerts and music. So let's see, for example, let's replay this alert right here. Let's do 10 bits, right? So if I replay it, you'll see it's picking it up and it's right there on stream. It's hard to see because I have OBS so tiny right now. That's what it looks like. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it. Like, that's literally my entire setup. My Elgato Stream Deck can straight up just play and pause music if I hit the play button. And then pause it, play it, pause it, play it, pause it. I can skip songs. It's great. But yeah, that's basically my entire setup. If you did enjoy, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to drop a like on the video and share this video with your friends as well as any of my other videos if you did enjoy. Be sure to comment down below because I do answer all the comments, by the way. I literally may not answer within 2 hours or something like that, but I answer all the comments that I can. So other than that, guys, I'm going to end this here. I hope you guys did enjoy this updated video. I know the last one was a lot different, but other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.